This is just some great acting, a very emotional story, which I enjoyed. Hello, welcome to Just My Thoughts. I'm your host, Khaleel Ward. On this episode, I'll be talking about A Good Person. It's a drama starring Florence Pugh, Morgan Freeman, and Celeste O'Connor. It's a lot of moving parts, so try to break it down so you can understand. Pugh plays this character named Allison. Allison is engaged to Nathan, and after their engagement party, she is supposed to go try on wedding dresses with Nathan's sister and her husband. There's a tragic accident. Allison was driving. She survives, but they die. So we flash forward a year, and you can tell Allison is still not right after the accident. She's cutting her own hair, watching some influencer just cutting her hair. She is addicted to pills. And she gets into her mom, and at first it seems like her mom is looking out for her, standing up for her, because they're trying to wean her off the Oxycontin and everything like that. So her mom is like, going back and forth, flushing the pills down the toilet. But we come to realize that her mom is an enabler. She likes to drink herself, and she'll do anything to really help her daughter, even getting her some more pills when she shouldn't do that. So Allison is wrecked. She broke up with Nathan, and she's just been in the stoop for the past year, mainly popping pills. She's down bad. She's doing stuff that she shouldn't be doing with some randos, smoking some meth and things like that. And she needs help. She asks her mom, like, can I get into a program? But they don't have insurance. So the mom's like, nah, you can do it on your own. But she really can't. She is just down bad. Then we have Morgan Freeman's character. He plays Daniel. Daniel lost his daughter. And in the process of losing his daughter, he had to take care of the granddaughter, who's played by Celeste O'Connor. Her name is Ryan. And she's a teen. She just lost her parents. She was really good at soccer, but again, she's a teen. And kids are mean. So kids were coming at her, talking about her mom. So she's getting in trouble. She's getting into a lot of fights at school. And Morgan Freeman's character, he can't really handle her. He's older, he's retired, and he can't deal with her. So she's been acting up. He's having a hard time, and he's been sober 10 years. So it's like driving him to almost, he keeps looking at the whiskey like, I want to drink. So he goes to this AA meeting, and when he goes there, he sees Allison, and she freaks out because he blamed her for the accident, and he just didn't like her after that, so they didn't have any communication after that. So when she sees him, she freaks out and she wants to leave, but he goes and he talks to her. He convinces her, like, to stay, that he needs the group because, Ryan is driving him to want to drink, and that it might be helpful for her to hear other stories and, get her story out there and talk about it. And it's helpful. Although Allison, again, is still just on edge. Every time you think like the story's going to start, getting good, like, oh yeah, everybody's coming together. Yeah, it's just like, no, Allison goes down the drain. She finally meets Ryan. They've never met before. And it was like much needed that Ryan needed to get out the anger that she had towards Allison, for what happened to her parents. And she also wanted like information about like what they were doing that day and how they were doing. And it was like a much needed conversation, even though at first it was just very heated and aggressive, especially coming from Ryan. And the three of them, they kind of need each other to get through this tragic moment and work through things together. And Ryan enjoys having Allison around to talk to and do things with. But then it's just, again, it doesn't work out because Allison has to do different things and mess things up. And it's an emotional roller coaster watching it because you're like cheering for the characters, like, yes, get it together, fix it. And then it's like, no, do not do that. Why did you do that? And you get that a lot. And again, it just takes you through it. And you're like still trying to root for them, but it's emotional. That's what I would say. If you don't enjoy watching people do drugs or, sniff some stuff, this might not be the movie for you. But if you want to see people really like acting, like Florence Pugh is just fantastic in this movie. Morgan Freeman is really giving it his all. It's not a throw-in movie, but I had a good time. You get emotional at times with certain characters, and it's like, wow, this is a good It's a small movie, but it's a good movie. If you get a chance to check it out in theaters, check it out. It's a good person. Those are just my thoughts. Thank you for watching. Thank you for listening. Deuces.